All right, class, welcome. What is marketing? I'm going to go through a brief overview of marketing, and then we will be going in more depth on all of these things throughout the course. So first, there's so many definitions of marketing. Here's the guy who created duct tape. Now, don't you wish you had done that? Marketing is getting someone who has a need to know, like, and trust you. Trust, so important in marketing. Trusting the brand, trusting they're going to deliver upon what they promise. Very, very important element of marketing. Marketing is a management process responsible for identifying, anticipating, and satisfying customers' requirements profitably. Okay, yes, we are there to identify needs, satisfy the customer, and make a profit for our business. There's other ways of talking about it. Coulter and Armstrong, who wrote the book you're reading, also speaks to it as creating and exchanging value. Value you'll hear a lot in this course. So let's look a little bit at creating and capturing this customer value. To do so, it takes the first understand the marketplace and customer needs and wants. Needs and wants are something we're going to talk about quite a bit, because what we need is very different most of the time from what we want. Yet sometimes what we want, we think we need. So it's part of our job in helping people to feel that what they want, they actually need, because then they will buy it. So then we design a customer value-driven marketing strategy. Everything we write about or talk about or strategy we develop should be and will be based on customer needs, not the needs of the company. Customer could care less about those needs, but you have to care about the customer needs. Construct an integrated marketing program that delivers on that. You're going to learn a little bit about that in this course as we do a team project on that. And engage customers and build profitable relationships and customer delight. Those are key things. That's how you capture value. Everything we'll talk about will be associated with value. Now, nobody's done that better than Starbucks. Do we really need a Frappuccino with caramel or macchiato or whatever it is? Do we really need those things? Excuse me. No, but we want them. So the want becomes the need. Every day or every other day or several times a day, we have told ourselves that we need a Starbucks. And it isn't just a simple coffee, it's everything they've offered. So this is a company that really has taken coffee to a whole new experience and created value that drives sales worldwide. Coke and Pepsi. Now, some of you are going to be Coke people, some would be Pepsi people, some won't drink any of it. However, if you're a Coke person, you are dedicated to Coke. If you're a Pepsi person, same thing. Why? Basically, they're the same kind of product. But it all is about image. There's a slight taste variance, but honestly, it's image. And so you look at how they talk about it. The latest campaigns are actually somewhat similar. Pepsi with the happiness is a choice. So just so you know kind of thing, hashtag. Share a Coke has been something that Coke has had forever. There's a very old video about a bunch of people holding hands in a field saying, I'd like to buy I'd like to buy a world of Coke and keep it company. And it was during the time of sort of the kind of hippie revolution. And they have had this share a Coke idea all along. So it's the branding, it's the marketing that has really built the differentiation between these two. So marketing creates value. You understand the marketplace and the customers, design a value-driven strategy, construct a solid marketing program with the right communication methods and channels to reach those customers and engage customers and build relationships. So let's look at some of the core aspects of marketing. Marketing creates value, as we've talked about. It's also about satisfying the customer needs and wants. So, sometimes you have to tell them they need it. I mean, who knew we needed certain products until they were introduced into the market? And then we go, oh my God, I need this. Market entails exchange. It's always some exchange of product value for price. Marketing requires product, price, place, and promotion decisions. We will go into the 4 P's of marketing extensively in this class. Marketing can be performed both by individuals and organizations. You can go out and sell your own stuff. You do it now. I'm sure you do. Craigslist, email, eBay, who knows how you might do it. I use a neighborhood exchange to either sell or give away things. So marketing isn't necessarily simply through retailers anymore. And then marketing occurs in many settings, and those settings have evolved as digital marketing has grown. So understanding the marketplace, there's those core values: needs, wants, and demands, marketing offerings, value and satisfaction. So do they feel that there's a price-value relationship? Am I satisfied with the value? Exchanges, there has to be an exchange and a relationship, and then the various markets in which you exchange. Okay, customer needs and wants. We have needs, physical needs. We need food, clothing, warmth, safety. We have some social needs. We got to feel like we belong. We want to fit in. We need affection. Individual needs. We might need to grow. We need knowledge. We need self-expression. We need all those things. Wants are the form of, they're basically shaped by culture and your own individual personality. Your likes, your hobbies, the things you want to do. What do you need to accomplish those things? You don't need them, you want them. And then demands, human wants that are backed up by buying power. So the products that make it are the ones that really fit into this want category and build demand. So look at this Lexus ad. Do you really need a Lexus? No, you don't need a Lexus. But look at the ad, creating amazing. That's all they need to say. And that's going to hit home for the audience that they are targeting. So it's satisfying this want. You might need a car, okay? You might need a car to get to work and do your things. Maybe you don't have public transportation. So to do your life, to fulfill your life, you need a car. Do you need a Lexus? So this is where all of the marketing creates a value proposition. So you're willing to pay the price because for you, it's that value price comparison works. So, sorry, I'm going the wrong way. Hang on, here we go again. Okay, so here's product, price, place, and promotion. These are all considerations that you take into place when developing a new product launch, a marketing campaign, and it's called the marketing mix. You'll hear the marketing mix quite a bit. It's in the final, we talk about it. So marketing mix is basically the 4 P's of marketing. So how do you make some of these decisions? Price. Price is based on value. Obviously, you're going to spend a whole lot more money listening to that beautiful woman up above than you will an oompa band in Leavenworth. It's value and it's perceived value. She has built a brand for herself, as most artists do. They build a brand, and as their brand becomes more valuable, i.e. more loved, recognized, praised, has their fan group grows, all of that, then the price-value relationship goes up. Place. Place is delivering a value proposition as well. So it's everything from, do I sell in, like for example, silk. When silk was first introduced, or almond milk, or any of these, when they were first introduced, they were placed in grocery stores in the natural food section. Well, what does that do to it? It puts it in an exclusive category and separates itself from its main competition, which was real milk, cow's milk. So when they were able to finally get this kind of product in the regular dairy counters, they were able to sell extensively. So obviously nobody knew they needed an almond milk or any other flavor of milk, type of milk, until these were introduced. So by introducing something that came from the fact that a lot of people won't drink milk, can't drink milk, They might have problems with it, or they just don't feel they want to. They're vegans, they're not going to get involved in that, or they just don't think it's healthy. The trend was there. They saw that need, that there was a large group of people that did not drink milk. So they created this. But where do you place it in the store? So they created the need enough that grocery stores were willing to expand their refrigerator space, their dairy space extensively to add it. Years ago, you'd go in and there was one refrigerator with the various milk products. Now it's an entire wall. Promotion. This is where we'll be spending a lot of our time too, and that is developing the promotional aspects to get your information to the right people on the right channels at the right time with the right message. Cosmetic industry, this is one of them that's even more, especially perfumes and colognes. And it's just like, what are you selling? You're barely selling anything. You're selling a smell, but it is all done through image and the promotion. So promotion will take on many, many forms, from advertising, PR, content marketing, digital marketing, email marketing, CRM, relationship marketing, all of those things. And we will touch on all of those through this course. And then also looking at designing customer value-driven marketing. It's done in a couple of ways. I want you to pay attention in the book to production concept, product concept, selling concept, marketing concept, and societal marketing concept. These are different ways that marketing companies or companies market their product. It's the way they look at them. Production is, I make it so I'll sell it. Marketing concept is the one that tends to be the most successful, because it focuses in on trends and the needs of the market to develop their products. And societal marketing is growing extensively as we become more and more aware of environmental needs, and other societal needs. So looking at it, if you have a sales orientation or a production orientation, meaning I'm just going to push big sales guys out there, or we make so much of it, let's just make so much and flood the market. That is an inward looking way of approaching the market. We're going to push the product on you. We're going to just sell it and sell it and sell it. And oftentimes it can work. If you own the market, a major beer producer, you're going to be in every grocery store in America. So they can put their emphasis on sales and production as opposed to more of a marketing orientation or a societal one where you're looking outward. What is society? What are our customers telling us they want? How can we create a product that will benefit the customer based on these trends? Certainly almond milk came from that. It came from looking at people's needs to maybe look environmentally differently at things, or they didn't want to use the products from animals. They felt it wasn't healthy. Whatever it was that led to that, that was a trend. The other trend you're seeing is all of these products that are offering healthier ways, cleaning products, other things that you need for your body and your mind and your soul and your house and so forth, that are not going to be environmentally destructive. Anyway, these are the two major sort of approaches that companies take. So let's look at some big companies. Apple. Oh my gosh, look at this Apple. You can see this. It's like some of the others we'll talk about. They are absolutely well known. They're the #1 company out there. Microsoft is there, but if you own an Apple, you're an Apple, and that's it. You want to be an Apple, you're going to do that. And they even did, if you remember, at one point, it was a campaign on if you were a PC or an Apple. So it was kind of interesting how that all went. But they really have taken marketing to a whole new level, because although they certainly have an approach to their software and so forth, although now they're using Microsoft software, one of the ways they actually sold their products in the early days is by adding color to the computer. All computers were just white or black. That was it. and usually kind of a gummy looking white anyway. All of a sudden, they created computers that were orange and hot, all the colors of this rainbow, frankly. Bright, beautiful colors. And that's all it took for them to get the kind of attention they needed to break through the clutter of the PC market. Nike, we all know this swoosh. I could take away the word Nike right here. I could eliminate that and you would know this swoosh. In fact, it created a word, swoosh. We never had that before. But Let's Do It is one of the, or Just Do It, sorry. Just Do It is one of the strongest marketing campaigns out there. And it has legs that will last forever and ever. It will probably be the campaign's handle forever. And they continue to stay true to their brand in their marketing so much that everything they do needs to go back to, does it fit with who we are and what we're trying to accomplish? They have done so many breakthrough campaigns, and occasionally through this course I will talk about some of them. Southwest Airlines, when they first came into the market, all the major airlines were doing it the same way. Southwest decided that they were going to break the mold. They were going to have a no-frills carrier. You didn't get your lunch, you could bring it on. You didn't get any kind of fancy frills, you just got a plane ticket. And at times you had to bounce around from place to place to get there, but you got it cheap. And what they did as a no-frills airline is they broke the mold to the point where all of a sudden the major airlines who had pretty much a stronghold on pricing from all of us, they had to start looking at their pricing. They had to start looking at promotions. They had to start thinking, how am I going to compete with this? Because Southwest and other airlines who followed them started eating away at their market. So here's where Southwest was able to take a marketing orientation and say, look, people just want to get places. They don't care if they have a fancy meal. They don't care about any of this stuff. They just want to get there. And they want to get there at a price that makes it easy for them to do it. They created Southwest Airlines in response to that, and it's now basically changed the whole pricing structure and promotional structure of the airlines. Burt's Bees is another one. Burt's Bees is one that's very focused on the ethos that they have always had, and that is that they are a natural brand. They are absolutely good for you. They're made with beeswax. They come from the earth. They have just basically they use honey. They use everything that's associated with things that we love. And they have stayed true to that and been one of the early brands in going natural. So Burt's has basically set the tone for a lot of the companies who have looked to develop natural products. And then, of course, Ben & Jerry's. No matter, what you think of how irreverent they can be with the names of their ice creams. Yeah, their ice creams are good, but they're not that much better than anything else. So what they really are is well marketed. And that comes from packaging, naming, the irreverent way that they will promote them, and everything else they've done, including their social responsibility. They are absolutely heavy in social responsibility. So again, no matter what you think of the particular brand, the marketing part of this brand is outrageous, and they want it to be, and has built this brand in a way that, it's basically gone crazy. Here is another one that is very much oriented on the marketing side of things, Method. Method was produced purely because or in response to the environmental movement. Everything about Method is that this is even the way it's packaged, it looks clean and beautiful, and the colors are there, but they don't look outrageous in terms of overly produced. And they're pretty, they're simple. And that's what it's all about, Method is biodegradable packaging, as well as very safe products with no hazardous chemicals or anything like that. So it based its entire product design and concept and marketing, everything, even packaging, on environmental issues. So that's it for now. and we'll talk again very soon.